Hey, what is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. This video is going to be short. I did mention to you guys I will be uploading a full-length monologue. Yeah, I recorded the monologue a couple days ago. Actually, so the full length was 3 hours and 18 minutes. God, yeah. Yeah, it's not an interview. It's just me talking. I want to share a little bit about the future of this channel. First of all, thank you guys so much for the support. So it's been nearly 3 years now since I've returned to YouTube. And it's only since last May, it was really on May 2nd, this channel started to really grow. And at the end of November last year, so the growth has been slow, but I've been grinding away almost every single day. There's no easy way to success, right? Look at someone like Mr. Beast, most successful, I would say, probably social media influencer of all time. After 3 years, his channel, he was at 8,500 followers. The 3 hours and 18 minutes monologue, I'm dividing it into two parts, probably three parts. It was actually about 40 minutes. I ended up scrapping out. So it's 2 hours and 38 minutes. I've divided into two parts. This Friday, I will upload the first hour and 26 minutes. And on Sunday, instead of the usual Monday upload, I'll move it up a little bit earlier because it was actually recorded together. So the rest, so the other hour and 12 minutes, I will upload it this Sunday. Then obviously it's not going to be uploaded on next Monday. So the channel will resume to regular uploads on Wednesday. Then I will have another upload on Friday on Halloween. So those two videos will be much shorter because because the next two uploads will combine for 2 hours and 38 minutes. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, yeah, I mentioned, right? So I'm gonna start with ChatGPT and OpenAI. I think it's a very evil concept, and obviously you guys know what's next, right? So fall of the nuclear family, fall of the West, fall of Western civilization. How did we all get to this point? And I did give you guys a trigger warning already, right? In the previous videos. The video will offend a lot of people. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian. But it's very important to hear the truth because remember, right? In order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. Yeah, that hour and 26-minute video will be uploaded this Friday. I will start with ChatGPT, OpenAI, then also some opinions on about these stink marriages. I think these are absolute cancer, absolute poison, and also why so many modern women, they are acting so crazy all the time, like yeah. I think everything can be explained with science. Everything can be explained with logic. Now we'll touch on Margaret Sanger, birth control pill, female sexual liberation movement, abortions, things like that. And I talk about the fall of white culture, the fall of white Christians, and the fall of West. So just be ready. A lot of you guys will be offended. It's very important to hear the truth. So the first hour and 26 minutes, that is going to end with me talking about why so America needs to sever all ties with Israel. That's going to be pretty much the end of the first video. And yes, I did try to actually go back and correct every single line for the subtitles. It was an insane amount of work. I'm still touching up the second part. So yeah, the second part will be uploaded on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the way, thank you guys to everybody who has become a channel member for this channel, or if you're still supporting me on Patreon, where you have sent me these super chats. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, if you're a channel member, I'll give you guys early access instead of Friday and Sunday for part 1 and part 2. So part 1 part 2 will be available to you guys probably on Thursday and Saturday. So yeah, so part 2 of the video, yeah, we'll talk more about Snow Bunny, black culture. So how come I have all these beefs with these international students? Yeah, once again, just be prepared. It's important to hear the truth, but a lot of you guys are not going to like it. So yeah, that's what I will start with, and I will talk a little bit more about history, like Stalin's death by starvation, the Holodomor, a little bit about, not too much about Lenin, more on Stalin, and a little bit about Nazi Germany, Adolf Hitler, the Holocaust. Well, a lot of you guys seem to be Holocaust deniers, but I'll talk a little bit about that. I'll talk about the rise of China, and then so after Mao winning the Chinese Civil War, the 5-year plans, Great Leap Forward, and the Cultural Revolution, and just a little quick message at the end covering the Cultural Revolution and why woke ideology is so dangerous because so many young men are being radicalized, whether it's in the schools. I think most of it is being done on social media. Yeah, and these young men, yeah, they're the new generation of the Red Guards. They're going to bring death and destruction to our society. So yeah, all of that is coming up. And if you're wondering why I decided to cut out the extra 40 minutes. So yeah, I actually covered the rise of China. Basically, China was completely crushed by the late 1970s. GDP per capita is one of the poorest nations on earth. So I want to cover basically the process of how China went from one of the poorest nations on earth to becoming one of the richest nations on earth. I want to talk a little bit about banking and interest rates, fractional reserve banking. But so if you're wondering, the whole monologue, there's no notes, there's nothing. So it's just me sitting on a chair talking to you guys. So I think for that video, China's economic miracle, I will have to use the blackboard. I think will be a much better option for visual representation. But once again, I'm already uploading 2 videos, total length of 2 hours and 38 minutes. But I don't want to overwhelm you guys with the information, so I think I will save that part to some point in November. I will, just bring everything to a conclusion. So China's rise and China's economic miracle. So for the uploads on Wednesday, October 29th and Friday, October 31st on Halloween, those will be, I would say, relatively short, certainly 15 minutes maximum, because, the next 2 uploads are going to be extremely long. And as for the future of this channel, I'm trying extremely hard to, just grinding away, working 2 jobs full time in order to, pay back all my student loans. Thank you guys so much. So my total earning on this channel, it's approaching $20,000. Well, with the Patreon supports, it's already well over 20,000. I can discuss more details in future videos, but right now, as you guys can see, I'm in this tiny room. And if you're wondering why you don't see me in the classroom so much anymore, it's because, my laptop, unfortunately, the old one died out. I can still use it sometimes, but like the charging port it's pretty much gone, and they decided it was too expensive to fix it, so I bought a new one. But this new laptop, the Wi-Fi connection at the school for this new laptop, I don't know, it's terrible sometimes. It's fine when I'm using it in the house I'm renting right now, but the room is so small. When I'm sitting down just trying to edit videos, I can't even just extend my legs 100%, so even my legs hurt from just sitting there and editing videos. I wish I would be renting my own apartment, at least a studio apartment, but right now it's just 100% broke. I'm doing my best. So I signed a 1-year lease. This lease is going to be up next April. My goal is that by then I will be leaving Canada, and I will be pursuing this channel full time. I think there's a lot of potential here. Yes, I think I can improve the quality of my videos. It's just right now I'm severely restricted, time and energy wise. I do have a full-time job as well. So every single week I'm working, honestly, right, between 65 to 70 hours a week. I guess that's how, most Chinese people do it. I'm living the true Asian life, and I need some time to prepare. So I'm hoping that, I would say next summer, next June or July, I'll be fully relaunching this channel, and I can announce more details later on. So thank you to everybody that has supported my journey up to this point. And remember, so Friday and Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Friday's video will be 1 hour and 26 minutes long, and part 2 will be released on Sunday, and it will be 1 hour and 12 minutes long. So thank you guys so much for following my journey up to this point, and I will see you guys back on this channel on Friday.